I didn't want to create a skincare brand unless it sparked social change. We created incredible products that empower you with healthy, beautiful skin and give you the opportunity to change the world. When developing Selfless products, I wanted to ensure that they each had a direct impact on the most pressing global issues of our time. One of these issues is the global water crisis. Every time you purchase a Selfless product with a water impact, one person will be provided with clean drinking water for 1 year. Every time you purchase a Selfless product with a water impact, you are providing a person with access to clean drinking water and helping children return to school, providing women the opportunity to empower their community, and helping to resolve the global water crisis. Isn't that amazing? Here's how we make it happen. What is the global water crisis? Over 783 million people live in countries experiencing high water stress. Many of these people live in communities that don't have direct access to clean water. That means they oftentimes have to trek miles to get to the closest drinking water. And that's not even guaranteeing that that water will be safe enough to drink. Frequently in these communities, women and children are assigned with the task of collecting water. And being that they have to trek miles to get access to water, this process can take hours, sometimes taking up the majority of time in their day. Because of this, children are often taken out of school to focus on collecting water, disabling their future opportunities because they aren't receiving an education. In addition, women are also tasked with collecting water, which means they have less time with their families and are forced to walk through treacherous regions. On the surface, it may seem like lack of access to clean drinking water is an isolated problem, but it affects every primary aspect of the communities it impacts. And the fact that this is still a problem today just blows my mind. Clean drinking water in today's world should not be a privilege. The United Nations even classifies it as a basic human right. At this level of global modernity and technology, there is absolutely no excuse why every person should not have access to clean drinking water. But here's the good news. The global water crisis can be resolved within our lifetime. With the access we have to the rapid spread of information and technology, there is no excuse why this is still a problem today. Over the next 12 months, Selfless will have a major impact on fighting the global water crisis by providing one person with a year's clean drinking water for every product purchased. And this is all possible through our partnership with Thirst Project. I chose to partner with Thirst Project because of their commitment to partnering with communities to build sustainable well systems and their recognition that young people are the hope for resolving the global water crisis. We decided that our first water projects are going to be in partnership with communities in Eswatini. Thirst Project has incredible existing relationships with communities in Eswatini that are actively looking for sustainable well systems. I was really particular in choosing what organization I wanted to work with because I wanted it to be based off of an empowerment system that collaboratively works with communities rather than coming in and imposing solutions. I wanted to work with an organization that prioritized what community members wanted, not what the organization wants. First, I would just love if you could introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Sibusiso Shiba. I am from the Kingdom of Eswatini, formerly Swaziland. People here in the Kingdom of Eswatini, always happy people. When you are here, you feel like you are at home.
I would love to visit because it seems amazing, and even just my conversations with people in Thirst Project, the people seem just so incredible and resilient and strong. And with your work in Thirst Project, it's centered around getting people access to clean drinking water. What would you say Eswatini is experiencing right now, and why are there well projects currently in Eswatini?
We are experiencing a great change in terms of water supply to the rural communities. In 2015, there was a serious drought with some communities. You can't see even a river flowing. It is dry. But this project is really working very hard in terms of supplying clean water to the people who can't help themselves, who are always in need. The impact is that women and young girls, they no longer have to walk long distances in search of already contaminated water. And for school-going children, instead of thinking of waking up as early as maybe 2 a.m. in the morning, now they sleep and they have enough time to do their homeworks.
It's just incredible the amount of significance and influence that just clean drinking water can have within a community.
We are seeing a great change, more especially what this project is doing here in the kingdom. It's always amazing because at the end of the day, it is our passion because we know very well that water is a human right. Water is life.
The global water crisis is solvable within our lifetime because community members are taught how to maintain and repair wells so it's a self-sustaining system. I am so excited about this because the impact Selfless is going to make over the course of even just a year is incredible. Within the first 12 months of operation, Selfless will provide clean drinking water to 35,000 people for 50 years. And 60 entire communities will have access to clean drinking water within communities in Eswatini. As we move forward, we are so excited to fund water projects in other countries besides Eswatini and maximize our impact as much as possible. And the best news is that you will have an impact on which community gets access to clean drinking water just by purchasing Selfless products. Like I said, I am so excited for this because my goal in creating Selfless is to connect social change and skincare. And it makes me so happy to know that every single water impact product will provide one person with clean drinking water for a year. One of my absolute favorite parts of a skincare routine and one of the primary reasons I was able to get rid of so much damage in my face is exfoliation. I am always talking about the power of chemical exfoliation and how incredible it can be for the skin in terms of preventing damage, dark spots, aging, boosting the glow of your skin. There are so many elements as to why I love exfoliation. So when it came time to create an exfoliant, I was very particular about what I wanted. Exfoliation has the incredible ability of being able to resurface the skin, fade hyperpigmentation and dark spots, fight aging, and it's actually one of the primary ways I was able to get rid of the damage and premature aging I developed in my skin. I wanted to create a product that exfoliates gently and delivers powerful results while being accessible to people of all skin tones and sensitivities. So I am thrilled to reveal our new product, the Selfless by Hyram Mandelic Acid and Rice Bran Gentle Exfoliating Serum. This formula has a blend of multiple exfoliants at intentional percentages to properly exfoliate the skin while being accessible to the most sensitive skin types. This blend will both exfoliate the top layer of the skin and deepen the pores. So you're getting every type of exfoliation to combat skin concerns. There are so many exfoliating serums on the market that are extremely concentrated, focused on the highest percentage of ingredients possible, and I wanted to create an exfoliating product that removed all the dead skin cells from the skin without risk of over-exfoliation or sensitivity. I have too many times over-exfoliated my skin, over-treated my skin because of a high concentration of actives, or because I accidentally used the product too frequently. I wanted to ensure our formula prioritized skin health while still boosting the glow of your skin. It is always such a tricky balancing act trying to find a good exfoliant that's effective, but not too strong and sensitizing for the skin. I see your guys' concerns and complaints all the time talking about how an exfoliant isn't strong enough, or more oftentimes than not, how an exfoliant is way too strong, and how much that played a factor into hurting the health of your skin. And so developing this was tricky because I had a very specific outcome in mind that I hadn't really seen before, and I put this formula up to the ultimate test. I have never been able to consistently use a chemical exfoliant on my neck area. My neck is a little bitch. It is so freaking sensitive to everything. I sometimes even struggle putting moisturizer on my neck because of how red, inflamed, sensitive it will be, and it's not uncommon for me to feel consistent burning and stinging in that area. And most chemical exfoliants I won't even try to put on my neck because of how sensitive I know it is, and every time I do try, even with the most gentle formulas, my neck freaks out. I can't. My skin is too sensitive in that area. And guys, this is the first exfoliating serum I have ever been able to use on my neck area. It is the best exfoliating formula I have ever discovered for sensitive skin. And when I discovered that, I got so excited, but I was like, hold up, I need to actually make sure that this formula works. And then it's not just a serum that works on sensitive skin, but doesn't even get rid of dead skin cells. I use this product every single day to put it to the test and see if it actually did remove my dead skin cells. And let me tell you, bitch, it totally did. This does such a good job of gently removing all the dead skin cells, boosting the glow, giving you amazing results, but at a gentle rate that's best for the health of the skin. I even tested this to make sure that it could properly exfoliate by using it twice in one day, and I accidentally over exfoliated my skin. So this formula definitely works, and I wouldn't recommend using it any more than once per day, but I finally found the perfect balance of a product that properly exfoliates the skin without being too strong or sensitizing. If you are someone who has struggled in the past with formulas that are too strong for your skin, too intense, or you're someone who's looking for a good exfoliant that you can consistently use that will deliver good results, this is the product. I honestly would recommend this product to everyone because it falls perfectly within that gentle, active formula philosophy, where you're getting results but not exposing your skin to too much. And I think it's the best possible way of taking care of the health of your skin while still seeing incredible exfoliation benefits. I have an extremely sensitive neck where I'm constantly battling shaving burn, ingrown hairs, stinging, burning, redness, all of the above. It is a struggle. I mean, I don't even use a serum on my neck because that's how sensitive my skin is there. And sometimes even just using a moisturizer is too much for the area. Looking at this ingredient list excites me so much, but what made me truly fall in love with this product was the experience and the results I saw in my skin. There are so many different skin benefits to this formula that I am so excited to tell you about. Ooh, this product is so cool. I'm really proud of it. The specific exfoliating ingredients we use operate by removing the dead skin cells from the surface of the skin to prevent dead skin buildup, boost the glow, help prevent breakouts, reduce dullness, and prevent the onset of premature aging. Now you might be thinking, Hyram, what is mandelic acid? What is rice bran? What are these ingredients? No worries, let me tell you why I use them. When I was deciding which exfoliating acids to use, I wanted to use ones that are shown to be effective, but not as potentially irritating as traditional AHAs. I love ingredients like glycolic acid and lactic acid, but I wanted to make our formula go above and beyond by utilizing more innovative exfoliating ingredients. Like I said, I love glycolic acid, but there have been many times where I, or you guys as you have shared, have had negative reactions because of how powerful and strong it can be. And being that the philosophy of Selfless is to have a gentle, active approach, I wanted to make sure that our exfoliants are added at intentional percentages to exfoliate the skin just enough. And let me get into these ingredients, you guys are not ready. So like it says on the packaging, this includes 3% mandelic acid. Mandelic acid is an incredible exfoliating ingredient that works so well to dissolve all the dead skin cells off of the face, gently and without sensitivity. Every time I've used mandelic acid in the past, I've never noticed any stinging, any burning, any intense tingling. It goes on like a dream. The amazing thing about mandelic acid is that it's just as effective as traditional AHAs like glycolic acid and lactic acid, but is well tolerated by people who have more sensitive skin. I added it at 3% because I felt like it was the perfect percentage to ensure that you're getting consistent, gentle exfoliation while still a power-packed formula that gives you incredible results. 3% mandelic acid is by no means the strongest mandelic acid formula out there, but that's not what Selfless is focused on. That percentage will ensure you're prioritizing the health of your skin while still getting incredible results. And let me tell you, the results and the experience are amazing. So good. This is by no means a product that is too gentle. It is power-packed. In addition to mandelic acid, this also includes 2.5% of PHA, specifically gluconolactone. Ever since I fell in love with the PHA toner by the Inky List, I have been fascinated by PHA and the incredible benefits of using it in a formula, and I felt it was an absolute must to use in my exfoliant. Gluconolactone exfoliates just as well as traditional AHAs, but with significantly less reported irritation and sensitivity. And one of the reasons I love it is because you're able to use it more frequently with less risk. I feel confident recommending PHA products to people who are going to use an exfoliant every single day because of how gentle it is. And I decided to use it at 2.5% because within this blend, it would help support the overall exfoliating benefits of this product without overriding the others or risking over exfoliation. In addition, this also includes 0.5% rice bran, or specifically phytic acid. With every product from Selfless, I wanted to include ingredients that I already loved while also boosting the formula with more innovative ingredients I don't find as frequently on the market. And phytic acid has an incredible ability of gently exfoliating the skin and fading hyperpigmentation. I specifically wanted to include phytic acid so that this formula helps to fade dark spots and hyperpigmentation in addition to all the other incredible exfoliating benefits. Not to mention the incredible sustainability story of rice bran. And then finally, the last active ingredient, 0.5% salicylic acid. You guys know I have to include salicylic acid in my brand because of the incredible exfoliating benefits. As opposed to the other exfoliating ingredients and other traditional AHAs, salicylic acid has the smallest molecular size, which means it's able to go deep into the pore and exfoliate out all the dead skin cells from deep within the skin, which significantly helps to prevent breakouts and acne. Salicylic acid has the smallest molecular molecular size, which means it can go deepest into the pore and exfoliating out all the dead skin cells from deep within the skin, thereby preventing breakouts. I specifically added it at 0.5% to ensure you're taking steps to preventing breakouts, but at a low enough percentage in tandem with the other exfoliating ingredients to ensure it's well tolerated for consistent use. So as you can see, this formula is no joke. It's an incredible blend of amazing, innovative exfoliating ingredients that gently treat the skin while still maintaining your skin's health. And while I personally believe that the intentional percentages that we included help to reduce any sensitivity, I also added a specific ingredient that helps to fade redness and irritation within the skin: cherry mola fruit. This ingredient has strong data for helping with skin appearance and redness, reducing skin discomfort and sensitivity. I wanted to include it to compensate for the sometimes sensitizing aspects of using an exfoliant on the skin. And this ingredient is amazing for helping with that, but also has an incredible sustainability story. One of the most amazing things about this product and every product from Selfless is the incredible sustainability story of the ingredients. For example, rice bran or phytic acid. Our rice bran is sustainably sourced from the food industry, and after the rice has been polished, natural phytic acid is extracted instead of being discarded. So there's no waste and it can be used as a great effective exfoliant. This formula is for all skin types, cruelty-free, vegan, fragrance-free, and pollen-free. Props to our incredible team of chemists for developing this formula, because as much as I love the ingredients, I do not have the expertise to actually be in a lab and test them all out together and make an incredible formula. That was all them, and I am so impressed with what they've created. One thing I was particular about this formula is that I wanted it to be extremely lightweight. I wanted it to almost feel like a liquid toner that could fast absorb into the skin and work alongside any night treatment you want to. This formula is meant to be used at nighttime. Technically, you can use it during the daytime, but I would recommend using it at night because that's when your skin can really focus on repairing itself and utilizing the best benefits of the ingredients instead of using it during the day and trying to simultaneously combat environmental stressors, pollution, sun damage, all of that stuff. It's just best to use it at nighttime. Being that this formula is meant to be used at nighttime, I wanted to make sure it was extremely lightweight so you can use it alongside your favorite moisturizer, other serums, or other products without it feeling really heavy on the skin. And one of the things I love about this formula is that you do not need to use a lot. All you have to use is 3 to 4 drops and that's it. Just those 3 to 4 drops will spread across the entirety of your face and sink into the skin. I wanted to make sure that this formula had a good amount of spread so that you didn't accidentally overuse it because of either how quickly it sinks into the skin or because of how difficult it is to spread. The great thing I love about how liquidy this formula is that it is very easy to spread those 3 to 4 drops across the entirety of your face and allow it to immediately soak in without feeling heavy on the skin. And of course, it has this incredible packaging to ensure you're using the correct dosage and not accidentally pouring out too much in your hand while still protecting the overall formula from light and air exposure. You want to give the bottle a good squeeze, and I specifically made it that way so that you don't accidentally pour out too much in your hand so that the formula doesn't risk leaking and we don't have to put an additional layer of waste by putting a sealant on it. Like I said, this is tolerable enough to be used every single day. I personally like using it every other day to make sure I'm giving my skin a break from chemical exfoliation, but we specifically formulated it to be gentle enough and well tolerated by your skin if you do want to use it every single day. This product also has other incredible ingredients, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to get into every single one of them in this video, but stay tuned for a video very soon where I'll deep dive into all of the ingredients that are in the Mandelic Acid and Rice Bran Gentle Exfoliating Serum. This serum retails for $24 and is 1 ounce or 30 milliliters. We specifically priced it at this amount to accommodate the high quality and sustainably sourced ingredients, the high price point of the sustainable sugarcane bioplastic packaging, and the social impact of providing one person with clean drinking water for 1 year with every product purchased. Plus, if you use the proper amount, 3 to 4 drops, this product will last you a long time. No matter what age you are, no matter what skin type you are, no matter what skin tone you are, this is a formula that's meant to be accessible to everyone. I am so incredibly proud of the amazing team of chemists that developed this formula, the amount of work that went into finding sustainably sourced ingredients, and the amazing results I've seen in my skin and the skin of everyone who has used this product so far. But more than anything, I am so excited for all the people around the world who will have access to clean drinking water because you purchased this product. Like to think just by using this serum, you will be providing one person with clean drinking water for a year just by doing your skincare. Oh, it's so cool. It makes me excited every single time I talk about it. I just get so pumped. But in addition to the social impact, this is an incredible formula that I am so proud of. I love using, and I am so excited for each of you to get it in your hands and on your face. So make sure you take advantage right away by going to the link in my description box below or to Sephora.com. And all other Selfless by Hyram products will be launching exclusively in Sephora on June 24th, 2021. skin, online, and in stores globally. I am so excited for each of you to utilize the incredible benefits of this serum, prevent that damage, and get the skin glowing. And more than anything, I am so excited for each of you to be able to make an impact on someone's life by providing them with clean drinking water. I am so excited for you to get your hands on our new product, the Mandelic Acid and Rice Bran Gentle Exfoliating Serum. And the great news is that you can sign up to be notified of when this product goes live on Sephora right now by going to the link in my description box below. You will be notified before anyone, so you can get your hands on the products as quickly as possible. All of the other products that have been revealed so far will also be linked down below. We don't know how long stock will last, so I recommend signing up right away to make sure that you can get your product. Make sure you follow Selfless by Hyram on TikTok and Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to learn more about the brand. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Skincare by Hyram to see daily updates and a more in-depth look at what building Selfless by Hyram has been like. To learn more about the brand values and what we do, make sure you go to selflessbyhyram.com. I love you all, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I'll see you in the next one.